Blessings and greetings, my angels. Welcome to Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. I'm Tigra. These are general readings that I post here for the Sagittarius community for entertainment purposes only. They are not personal readings, so it may or may not apply to you. My mantra is what is to be shown will be known, and what is not to be revealed will not be shown at this time. Use your own intuition as well as your own common sense in discerning on what to do for your life. Okay, we're tapping into the weekend energies. This is the last weekend of May, so you will see a rotation of decks next week. If this is your first time to my channel, I do rotate the decks to get different energies and to use the many decks that I have in my collection. So we'll start looking to the June energy next week. But for this weekend, we're going to wrap up with the weekend readings, and we're going to do some wrap up of the May energies. Share, like, and comment. Hit subscribe. Sometimes you could be subscribed and not even know that you're unsubscribed. Commenting, sharing, and liking on a channel like mine's that even though I've been here many years, I'm not monetized. You know, the shadow ban, and you know what goes on with YouTube. Appreciate all your love and insight. I will continue to do what I do because I believe in the gifts and the protection of our Lord Jesus Christ. I pray for all of us during these times in the world that love, truth, and peace will govern us all. We pray that our Archangel Michael will continue to protect us in our comings and goings, and that we will tap into the energies of our ancestors, our angels, and the Heavenly Father to help us manifest and live our life in peace and in light. So now we're tapping into the general messages for Sagittarius for this last weekend. You know, there's many ways you can do readings, right? There's many tools that you have, many cards, many different type of cards. And one way you can do a reading is you don't have to use a whole 78 card deck of the tarot. There is a more condensed version, which I'll be using today, and that is when you just use the 20 major arcana. When you use the 78, you're using the major and the minor, right? But sometimes you just want to, for time's sake, or just again, how I feel the energy and vibes are moving me at the particular moment, I'm going to just use the 20 major arcana. So, Father, continue to bless this space as we start this reading now officially, time stamped at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. Now, I usually put out my 3. Okay, this is an informational card. I usually leave those in the box. Don't know how that got out. So, we start out with this last weekend of May with the Chariot, the Sun, the Hangman, and the Lovers. So a lot of stuff on the move, moving us in a more positive direction, a direction that shows us light, opening up the path, a sense of direction. For some of you, though, some parts of this path, you're still going to have to take it easy and put a pause on situations. And when it comes to love, and especially the new opportunities or the adjustments that's going to help happen in your love life is going to take effect as we end the month of May and as we go into the month of June. So let's talk about what's going on moving in your life, or what you need to take control of right now. So success is often the result of hard work and dedication. You must continue to stay focused, Sagittarius, on your goal despite potential setbacks along the way. To ensure success, maintain composure in tough situations and remain confident in yourself. The journey could be hard and difficult and long, but you can't let up the reins. You have to take control. You have to know when to move and how far to move and what pace to move at in life. You have to be strategic. You have to do things with intention, but movement and taking action is a must. With the Sun energy, combining with that, this is to remind you to have a sense of accomplishment and positivity. Think ahead. Think with purpose. As you're grabbing the reins and taking control of your life and directing your life and your energy in a certain way, do so with positivity and hopefulness that you are going to accomplish your goals. It should inspire you, and you should always be inspired with happiness and joy. Use your positive energy, use your gift and talents and your know-how to continue to bring out and to use the optimistic qualities in you. It could also represent your children in general. The children are the light of our lives, your children, your grandchildren. A lot of the movement and the things that we do in life, and the reason why we move in the direction and we take certain controls the way how we do in our life, is because we're doing it for the protection, for the love of our children, for lighting not only our journey and path, but also lighting up theirs as well. With the Hangman, it's a reminder that you may not always be content, Sagittarius, with your current circumstance, even when you think you're moving with intention. Sometimes you might feel confined in a particular mental state or predicament that doesn't bring you joy. You could just feel simply stuck. However, have confidence, even when you feel stuck, even when there are delays, that you can free yourself from this situation. Regaining control, right? Still holding on to the reins of what it is you are driven to do in life. Even when there's challenges, staying in control and regaining that control when you feel it slipping of your future employs everything that you need within you to be strong to move forward. How does this impact you when it comes to the lover's energy, your partnerships? Well, the perfect union, harmony, love, and attraction. Your lovers, your partners could represent finding the balance within yourself. Sometimes partnerships and love that comes to our lives isn't necessarily for a romantic sense. It could be something, a lesson, a part of the journey in which we share a shared experience. They contribute to this part of our journey. We learn from them within this part of the journey. So as you navigate through life and you move forward, you will mentor with people. You will hook up romantically. You will have partnerships professionally with people that along that part of your journey helps you to understand yourselves, helps you to mold your moral code, and reminds you of what you value in life. So that's really great that with every part of our journey and everything that we do within our journey, those that we come across, even when we don't understand what their role is, there is a role for them in our life. Seek hidden treasure. Some of you are on a journey right now to seek something that you don't know what it is, but you feel where you're at or what you have is not enough. Maybe you're doing okay, you have the great job, you have the fabulous love life, but you still feel a void, and that's okay. If you feel intuitively that you need to search more, you need to expand more, there is still more for you to do, seek, or become in this life, it's okay. Seek that hidden treasure that is within you. Reach for the stars. Maybe your treasure is within the stars, that you are to be a celebrity, that you're not to be just within the confines of your family. That Sagittarius, we are the type of individuals, the world needs our energy. The world excites in the vibration of our light and our passion. And for some of you, that could be the void that's missing. You're feeling love within your inner circle and your partnerships and your lovers, but you feel like there's still so much more that you can give. You feel like there's so much more that is wanted and needed by you from others. Choose your friends wisely. Along your path and journey, yes, you're going to meet people that are going to bring and help you grow, but you're also going to meet people that are going to taint and be jealous of you. They're going to dislike you for no reason. They want to see you fall and not rise up. Choose your friends wisely. You're not always going to have the 3 P's in the pod energy, your tribe, or the people that you regard as your crew or your posse, right? Or your clique, right? I just did a charms reading and we got the 3 P's in the pod, and that's talking about, your homies, your girlfriends, your boos, your BFFs, those close people that you ride with. But sometimes those people that we think are close to us, that we regard as friends, we have to be very choosy and selective who we keep close, who we share our information with. So for some of you, you could be going through something right now where the angels feel that you need to hear this. You need to be reminded not all friends are good friends, and not everyone is meant to be your friend. At the bottom of the deck, grieve your losses. Grieving your losses this weekend, or as we end the energies in May, means for some of you, grieving physical losses, giving closure to relationships that are no longer valid or you no longer tied or connected to, grieving your losses if you've lost a job or you had to shut down your company, a business that you really was hoping was going to take off, grieving your losses for the physical and spiritual losses of people, friends that you know, even people that you don't know, movie stars, actors, musicians, people that, we don't know them, but we feel like we know them because they've been a fabric of our life since our childhood. So take time this weekend before we start this new energy that taps into June to close out the month going through everything that you felt you lost this month. Giving it closure, giving it prayers, sending those to the light. If it's someone physical that you lost, it's okay to take time to grieve. Acknowledge that pain and move forward. In the middle of this deck, we get a reminder that Sagittarius, you are an important person. Do you sometimes have doubt? Do people make you feel immature or insecure? Do you feel like you're not special and you don't matter? Sometimes we have those insecurities and doubts, but this is your angels and guides telling you and reminding you, you are an important person, not only to yourself and those people who truly love you, but also to God. We get the sun energy again. There's great success. You are on a winning team. Many of you, you are on the right path with the right people that you need on your path. There is a light along your way. The sun, the vibrancy, the energy of the sun, the heat and glow of its love is stimulating you and bringing you closer to the finish line and to your dreams and goals. We get the card of aliens, 37, the energy of 10, meaning 1. There's so many strange things out there that we know nothing about. I surf the web like everyone else, or I surf YouTube a lot, and there's a lot of talk about aliens. You could believe or disbelieve, that's neither here nor there, but we do have to have an open mind, which Sagittarius does. There's so much strange things going on, and there's strange things that we know of and strange things that we don't know of. And at the end of the day, there is more about this life that we don't know than we do know. So keep an open mind. At the bottom of the deck, we get gaslighting, the energy of 18, which is 9. Continue to recognize, Sagittarius, when your emotions are being played with. Whether you're being gaslighted romantically or professionally by someone. When they're trying to manipulate you, trying to, kind of kill you with kindness and sweeten you up. But what they're really doing, they're trying to use you. They're trying to misinform you. They're trying to misguide you. Let's see what we get for careers and finances this weekend. Prepare, the best is yet to come. Yeah, with all the sun energy that we've had in this reading, I wouldn't be surprised. Could be some nice financial surprises, maybe a burst in income, an unexpected job offer, an application that you finally got accepted, a test score that puts you in the first part of the hiring class. You open up a website and your orders start taking off. So prepare, the best is yet to come. Keep that positive energy and attitude. We also get pay off debts owed. A lot of you are feeling good. The best is yet to come when you've paid off debt. How freeing that is when you've paid off your debt. You avoided filing bankruptcy, right? You don't have to bill collectors calling you. You don't feel that weight over you. That's a beautiful lesson where you can overcome your financial challenges as far as being in debt and owing people money. The last two cards, motivating others to succeed. Well, we know that Sagittarius, we're nurturers, we're growers, we're lovers, we're everything that God has instilled in us. We take a lot, and a lot of people love what we have, what we can teach and share. So continue to be motivated to help others to motivate to succeed. Success is no greater than if you share it with someone else. Don't hoard all the gifts and talents that you have. Don't hoard your success. Don't hoard your riches. Share and give to others. Let's bring all of our fellow men to the core, to the center. We should all enjoy a prosperous and healthy life where we can laugh and be in harmony and get along together. Some of you are natural teachers and healers. You can energetically motivate others to succeed, whether it's within your own family, your own tribe, or within your own inner circle. The last card as we end the May energies, this is your year. For some of you, 2026 has been your year. Some great things are happening. For some of you, it is your year, but it might not have started yet. We're at the halfway point. So maybe the first 6 months wasn't your year, but the next 6 is going to be. Right? So maybe the next 6 is going to be. So this is your year. Claim it. Put it in the comments. This is my year. Let's see what we get in the middle of the deck. Study. Do your homework. Whatever you're lacking, whatever it is that you want to exceed in, for some of you, this could be you literally studying to pass a test, an entrance exam, a test maybe for a job or career and advancement that you're trying to do. Study. Do your homework. When you're shopping for a house, when you're shopping to buy a car, when you're buying anything high-end, anything that you put your time and money and energy into, anything that you want to excel or exceed at, study. Do your homework. It doesn't have to be a class assignment. Just do your homework in life, period. Think about the things that you're going to do, what you're going to say before you do them. Look into things. Study. Look into your friends that you call your friends. Are they really your friends? Do you really know them? What's their family line? What are they into? What's their family background? You know, what's in their closet, so to speak. So studying, doing your homework isn't just about the educational part of your life, just in life in general. Take precautions, study. Arm yourself with education and arm yourself with the information that you need to navigate through relationships, through partnerships, and through life. In closing, let's see, we're going to pick a card from this deck. And I thank you as always for sharing this time with me. Hey, if you have free time, it's a great time to go back and look at all the content that I posted during the month of May to get caught up. Well, we got, and I want to fall on the floor. Meditation brings answers. You can meditate. That's a form of studying and doing your homework. When you're studying and doing your homework, that's when you have those deep inner thoughts. You take time to yourself, you shut off the phone, and you really put into thought what it is you want to do, what it is that you're thinking about, what is it that you're trying to analyze or to understand. Meditation, that quiet time, that focus, taking that time to study and to do your homework, so to speak, will bring you the answers that you seek. You don't necessarily need a reading. You don't necessarily need a tarot deck or oracle cards. You can do it intuitively. But if you have these tools, your crystals, your cards, whatever you use spiritually to heighten your gifts and your intuition, by all means use them with your meditation to bring you the answers you seek. May Archangel continue to protect us and guide us through this journey of life, and may you have a blessed weekend. Namaste.